Hello everyone and welcome back to Ian's Innovations. Last week was my birthday and I turned 16. And if you're wondering, I decided not to make another birthday video because I didn't want to make anyone feel awkward. On that day, I got a few Lego sets as gifts. Now, this one here in particular was the one I wanted the most as a gift. This is the review of set 21319, the Cental Perk Coffee Shop from the incredibly popular TV show Friends, not to be confused with the Lego Girls theme also called Friends. This set was part of the Lego Ideas theme, like the Ship in a Bottle set I reviewed last year. It has 1,070 pieces and cost $60. It came out on September 1st, and not long after that, it got sold out. And I wasn't surprised. My parents didn't want to tell me how they got it, but I think they got it off eBay. Now, Friends is a show that my mom really likes, and I like it too. I've seen a couple episodes of the show with her, and now I'll open up this set for me to review. Just like this Ship in a Bottle set, you open it like this. Oh crap, I moved the cloth. There we go. Ooh. There's all your bags. Okay, this will probably take me a while to build. I don't even know if I'll be done by the end of today. We'll see. I might continue with the review. Well, I'll see once I'm done building. So here's the set in its full glory. This took me a while to build. And there's a couple minifigures to look at, and let's do that. So we're first going to take a look at one of my personal favorite characters from the show. And this is Ross. And I remember when I first saw Friends, I recognized Ross's voice, since the actor that plays Ross also voiced Melman the giraffe from the Madagascar films, which are films that I enjoyed a lot when I was really young. Well, anyway, in the show, if you haven't seen it, Ross is basically stressed out a lot. And I like that the face that they gave on Ross is very accurate to how he appears in the show. He also has another face where he's slightly less stressed. Overall, good minifigure. Next up is Ross's sister Monica, and personally I'm not like too familiar with the girl characters. They're not like my favorite characters, let's just say. Now, with the exception of Phoebe, I think some of them might be too similar, but that's just me. I haven't seen the show like a lot, so maybe I should see it more to know the characters more. My mom actually saw the show 3 times. Well, anyway, the Monica's face print looks pretty accurate, like Ross. You could say that with a lot of the minifigures in this set. She uses this female hairpiece, which has been used in Lego sets for years now. She has another face where she's slightly angry. And she holds like a cupcake, I think, in her hand. And my other personal favorite character is Chandler Bing. I say his full name because I think his name is funny. Chandler Bing is a pretty funny character. You could say it of pretty much anyone in the show. His face is also accurate. That's like a running thing I'll say throughout this video. I like the hairpiece that they use. Probably not the one that I expected them, but it still works. He has another face where he's confused. He also carries a laptop, and Yeah, and I want to tell you that one of the lines that I remember the most about Chandler was, I believe, either the first or second episode where Rachel got her wedding ring stuck in a lasagna, and then Chandler said, "Guys, we're going in." That's it on Chandler. And this is probably the character that I'm most familiar with in the show. This is Phoebe, and I remember her because she's overly honest and she plays music. And fittingly, she comes with a guitar, and her other face is her singing. I like that detail. Her torso print is the usual stuff, and she comes with this hairpiece that's been used for years now. And here is another one of my personal favorite characters, and this is Joey. And unlike some of the other main figures in this set, I'm not exactly sure if his face is like the most accurate, but I guess it works. Maybe it'll grow on me. And I guess maybe the reason why I favor like the guy characters over the girl characters, maybe because it's easier to make like guy characters more different than girls. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, Joey also has an art face where he's more confident. He also has a handbag and pizza, obviously because he likes eating food. He's also a really funny character. That's on Joey. And the last of the girl characters and the 6 core characters is Rachel. She is a waitress at the Cental Perk Coffee shop. And she carries with her a tray with a coffee cup. And apparently the hairpiece that they used for her was used previously, so it's not new. And her other face is her angry. And last and maybe least is Gunther, and I know like close to nothing about this character, maybe because he's introduced later into the show. Now apparently, according to my parents, he works at the Cental Perk Coffee shop. I guess judging by the fact that he has a broom, he's a janitor as well. I don't know. Maybe in the comments you could tell me more about this character so I could get an understanding. Well, anyway, Gunther, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He has a lime green torso piece with a tie, and he has this white hair along with another face where he looks more peeved. So that's it on the minifigures. Let's get on with the actual build of the set. So now we're going to take a look at the set, and there are a couple of things that are here. First off, on the sides, you may notice that there are studio lights, which makes sense given that the series was filmed in on studio sets. You can remove them if you don't want it there. I just keep it there so that everything's in check. Over here is the famous sitting area where all the 6 characters go to. I couldn't put Phoebe here because of her hair piece, unfortunately, so in the place I put Chandler's laptop. And here are, I believe, a new color of these pulp pieces. I don't think I ever had these pulp pieces before, so that's cool. Back here with this red and brown chair is where Phoebe often comes to perform her music and sing. And in the place of the microphone stand, you can also put a piano. I don't know which character plays the piano here. Maybe I'll find out when I continue watching. Oh, damn. Okay. Anyway. Over there are the front doors with an umbrella rack. Here are some more tables. There's a giant service sign. There is where all the coffee's made. I'm actually a fan of coffee in real life. And there's a cookie jar and cash register. Put Gunther there, or Gunther. Or there's like a seating area with a picture of the Brooklyn Bridge, or different bridge. And I think this is like a curtain, I'm not sure. That leads to like the back door. If you're wondering, on the sides. Over here, there's an advertisement for Joey's lipstick. I guess that was a reference to an episode I haven't seen. And down here, there's the Central Perk window, and you can actually flip the sign around so that it's in this direction. Oops. Okay. And all throughout there isn't really any other details. It's really meant to be shown on this side, but that's fine. Well, that's the build, and I'll get on to the other things. So here's the box, and I think it's hilarious that they put the television series right under the title Friends so that people don't get mixed up with the girl theme Friends. And just like a lot of other LEGO Ideas sets, it opens like this, unlike the standard kind of box from the LEGO sets. You got a bunch of detailing all around the box. Even shows the 6 core characters. Here are the instructions. They're pretty big. Over here they have a description on the show itself, and they even have little bios on each of the characters. Oddly enough, they don't have one for Gunther. Over here they show the guy who designed the set, as well as some of the stuff that went into making the set. Other things as well. Same stuff again, but in different languages. And at the end, they show how you could submit your LEGO Idea set, as well as advertising some of the other ones that were recently released. So, in conclusion, I'd say this is a really good set. If you're a big fan of Friends, I'd say this is a must-get. Hell, maybe you already got it since it's already sold out. This set was released to celebrate 25 years of Friends. At least that was the idea of the person who was doing the set. And I'm very happy that LEGO actually did this set, and as I said before, I like the set. Now, Friends isn't my most favorite TV sitcom of all time. I mean, I haven't seen the whole thing. And what is my favorite? Well, I think it's so good that I'll make a video of it one day. I can't tell when, though. Well, that's it on the review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.